Hi, darling. Welcome back. As Black people, we are the only race of people that I've seen bash each other frequently online. It's either it's Black women bashing Black men and their faults or supposed stereotypes around Black men, or Black men bashing Black women. There's an interview with Nandi Madida, and she said it so well that as Black people, we're the only race of people that bashes each other compared to other races.
So if you look on social media, you'll hardly get any other people of any other race, and not to make this about race, but it's the truth, where they're not hating on their men, you know, and men aren't hating on their women. Why is it that it's us?
It is a Black thing.
It's a Black thing.
Let's not even try sugarcoat it.
But we were never like this.
Let's say it how it is.
How it is. But pre-colonialism, we loved each other. You know what I'm saying? We held each other in high regard, the matriarch, the patriarch. So there's a system, and if you fall for that system, you've fallen victim to a bigger thing, you know, that's trying to divide us. We need to love one another.
Every day is gender wars on social media.
What triggered me to make this video was a TikTok couple who recently deactivated their account. The TikTok couple was called X and Zani. They were a South African interracial couple. There was a pattern I noticed in the content. The content on his relationship was centered around highlighting the negative stereotypes around Black women. And these are some of the other posts that I was able to salvage because the account has been deactivated. The first post says, "These ones are not going to test your masculinity with a 400 Rand handbag. Nibe right, gents." The other one said, "When you're complaining about Mbali, but Zani Walipara doesn't mind dropping 26K on me." There's a video that highlights the context behind this entire situation.
I'm making this video with a very heavy heart and great disappointment. And I realized that the Black woman will probably never catch a break. I just came across a post of a Black man who posted his Caucasian girlfriend, and the caption on the picture was that he is dating her, or rather them, because they won't question your masculinity, or rather, in his exact words, they will not test your masculinity using a 400 Rand handbag. Now, if you are chronically online, you will know that this bag in question is the Foschini bucket handbag, the Ngidi, as one of the creators has said here. And prior to seeing this post, I was not aware that the demography of the ladies who were raving over this bag was Black. I didn't realize that. And crazy thing is that in the caption, the creator says just jokes, but the way in which he's responding to people who are offended, clearly, like given, it doesn't seem very jokey. It doesn't seem like it was a joke. Because when jokes are not funny to the person that you're making them about, you should retract them. Is that not the rule? But I also don't want to touch on the fact that your masculinity would feel tested by Megia 400. Anyway,
I need to highlight something. I have no issue with interracial relationships. I believe that if you find love in a person of a different race, it's absolutely beautiful. I support any kind of relationship as long as it is built on love. I have zero issue behind interracial relationships. My only issue is, and this is something I have noticed Black men do, even Black women do, as soon as they are in an interracial relationship. I hate this trend of whenever a Black person gets into an interracial relationship, they focus on the negative things of the race that they do not prefer. They focus on the negative things of Black people. And I know not every interracial couple is like this, but I have noticed this pattern a lot. As soon as a Black man dates a white woman, his focus is not on his relationship. His focus is on the negative stereotypes around Black women. Do I think there are no Black women who act in these stereotypes? Absolutely not. There are Black women who are materialistic, who live this materialistic lifestyle and believe in the concept of indoda must. But that is just a stereotype. It doesn't encapsulate the entire race of people. I hate generalizations where an entire race of people, the post on that couple's TikTok, they create a stereotype that all Black women seem to be like this, and it's one of the motivations as to why he's in an interracial relationship. My question is, why is it so difficult to enjoy your relationship without mentioning Black women? And Black women do this as well, some of them. They mention that pasta and lobster, dating a white man is pasta and lobster. There is this recurring stereotype that once you diversed, once you go outside of your race, you've gotten something better. You have escaped the chains and the stereotypes of your own race. You have escaped the stereotype that Black women are debit orders. And it hurts me because as Black people, we are the only race that you will see humiliate its Black men. We are the only race that you will see humiliate its Black women. We know that not every single Black woman is a slay queen. Not every single Black woman is a baddie. Not every single Black woman is going to take your money. Some women are actually breadwinners in their homes. Some women, your mothers are Black women, your sisters, your cousins are Black women. They are Black men as well. I hate whenever someone is in an interracial relationship, but their focus is on the other race that they are not dating. If you are so happy in your relationship, why is the focus on the other side? Why are you still looking out on the other side of the fence to say what Black women are doing wrong? If you are in love, enjoy your relationship. Enjoy the fact that you have found someone equally yoked to you. I don't understand the need to constantly have Black women in your mouth. And even when Black women do this, I'm not letting it slide. Why can't you be happy in your interracial relationship without bashing the negative stereotypes about Black women? I have zero problem with interracial relationships. It's absolutely beautiful to find love, but I have a problem with the fact that why are you still looking on the other side of the fence? Why are Black women still in your mouth when you have found your happiness? This is one thing I hate about social media. When you create couple content, but it becomes your entire personality. His content centered around the things that Black women do not do or the negative things that Black women do, instead of just being happy and being like, I have found the woman that is my equal. I have found a woman who reciprocates the same energy, but you still have Black women in your mouth. I believe that Black men are allowed to have preferences. Black women are allowed to have preferences. If your preference is a white woman, that's okay. If your preference is an Indian woman, that's okay. Asian, Chinese, that is okay. My problem is, why are you still focused on the women that are not your preference? We've already been divided before. We've gone through apartheid, but that tells me that the Bantu mentality hasn't ended. Some Black people still believe they've made an upgrade when they date interracially. I want to remind you that humans are humans regardless of race. I don't think there's a race better than any other. This type of behavior reinforces that white is better than Black. It goes back to that mental training, that division. It reminds me of the psychological damage that has happened to a lot of Black people, that even now there are still Black people who believe that other races are more superior, other races are better partners. I want to remind you of this. We're all human beings, regardless of someone's race. A person could be Black, Indian, white, Chinese, and they'll still be a horrible partner. A person can be Black, white, Chinese, and be a good partner. We're all human beings. We all come with our trauma. We all come with certain backgrounds. I want to tell you a story, a short story. The fact that I don't think someone of a different race is better than my race. I look at people equally. You can find a bad Black person, you can find a bad white person. So there was a time I was in a talking stage with this white man at some point in time, and we used to hang out. We only hang out twice, and here's the reason why. The second time I hung out with this white man, it was a talking stage, hopefully going into a relationship. I remember the second time I hung out with this white man, and it was the last time I was going to do that, because we were sitting and he said something. He was like, "Are you kinky?" And I was like, "No, I'm not." And he asked me questions, very sexual questions around, "Are you into this? Are you into that?" I declined. The next thing I felt was him slapping me. The worst part of that entire experience, in that shock, I was shocked. I was like, what just happened? I just got physically assaulted by this man. I was like, what just happened? What shocked me even more was his response to his actions. He said, "I thought Black people don't feel pain. I thought you would enjoy this." When I tell you, something in my brain switched. It was like, never again will I see this person. That angered me. There was a level of anger, the level of ignorance in this person's mind. The fact that this man was attracted to Black people didn't make him a good person. He still held negative and dangerous stereotypes about Black people. I'm saying this to say, just because someone is a different race does not mean they will be a good person to you. I know this from personal experience. You could find an amazing Black woman. You can find an amazing Black man. I just hope we can get to a point in time whereby people can stop this racial hierarchy type of thinking, this black and white thinking that Black means bad and white means good. Untangle yourself psychologically. You have been psychologically dominated to think that white means good and Black means bad. At the end of the day, people are people. Humans are humans. You will find a good white person, a good Black person. I absolutely hate generalizations. Yes, there are people who fit those stereotypes, but not every Black woman is like that. It's okay to have a preference. It's okay to love white women. It's okay to love white men. It's okay to love Indian, Chinese, whatever is your preference. It is okay for you to have a preference. The problematic thing is once you get your preference, but your mind is still focused on Black people, but your mind is still focused on negative stereotypes. Your entire relationship is based on the fact that this person is better than your own race. I don't look at people in hierarchies. I don't see any race as better than my race. I don't think any race is better than any race. But when we do this to ourselves, as Black people, we're the only race, I repeat, that discriminates against our own people. And I hope we don't have to have these conversations again. I really hope we don't have to have these conversations again. But yeah, what do you think about this topic? And if you got to the end of this video, leave a book emoji in the comment section. And thank you for watching, darling. Bye-bye.